Hello, I'm Julie from Julie Davis Flower Workshops and Flower Start, the online flower arranging classes. Isn't this weather just fabulous? I'm sitting here talking to you from my patio table in early April. And April's my birthday month, and I thought perhaps you might like to see what I was gifted to give you some ideas for the flower fans in your life, or perhaps even to put on your own wish list. The first thing I got was this book by Jane Means about gift wrapping. Jane's a very famous gift wrapper, and I've seen her a couple of times at the Country Living Show in London. And although not strictly flower related, she does explain how you can beautifully gift wrap presents using leftover ribbons and beautiful papers. And it's all about the precision in your creasing and folding, and I'm definitely going to give this a go. I've been saving up lots of little boxes to make my wrapping much easier, and I always save the ribbon and trimmings from gifts that I get given so I can reuse them. And now I think perhaps I should be adding in a few dried leaves and flowers just to make my present giving really special. My next gift was actually a flower arranging book. It's called Foraged Flower Arranging by Rebecca Clark Moody, who is based in Atlanta, Georgia in the United States. And it's just a beautiful book. I'd say you wouldn't actually need to be a flower fan to enjoy this book. It's got beautiful styled shots and easy how-tos. So if you know a flower lover in your life, or a garden lover, or somebody who's just into homes and gardens generally, I think this would make a really great gift. I'll leave the links to both these books in the description box below if you want an easy gift to pass on to a friend. Would you like to have a quick flick through? Isn't that gorgeous? Lovely photography and really easy instructions to follow. Now perhaps the highlight for me was this vase. In fact, I bought it for myself and then my daughter re-gifted it to me. The more I get into arranging flowers, the more I like finding out about the vintage containers I use. And I'm struggling a bit with this one. It says on the bottom, made in Hornsey, and I think the mark there dates the vase from the 70s and 80s. But I don't know who it's made by, and I've done a bit of Googling and I've come up with two names, John Clapperson and Alan Luckham. I don't think this is a John Clapperson piece. I think he worked in a much more modern way after the Second World War, but I'm wondering whether it could be Alan Luckham. And he describes it, well, I say he describes it, I've been looking online, you never quite know who's the expert, so I've been travelling through Etsy and eBay to find similar vases, but it could be an amphora Grecian vase by Alan Luckham. So if you know more about these vases, I really would love to hear about it. And as I say, the more I get into my flowers and my vases and hunting for these vintage finds, I really am quite intrigued to learn a bit more about the containers I use for my flowers. So I've chose this because it had a classic shape and I like the pale colour, and I just thought it was going to be eminently usable and looked really pretty on the side even without any flowers on it. So that's all from me for now. I hope you enjoyed the short video. Please do give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And as I said before, I'll leave the links to these two books in the description box below. And I'd really love to know more about this vase. So if you have more knowledge than I do, please do leave me a comment below. I'd love to know more.